This is the Boogeyman Ritual. Yeah, go ahead and laugh, but you haven't tried it, have you? If you want to try it, I'm not stopping you, just not condoning it. First, let me tell you the risk versus reward. Reward: unbelievable luck and fortune for 6 months and 1 wish. Risk: being dragged into darkness from your bed, never to return to this world. Here are the steps. Please read all before attempting. This ritual must be done after 12 a.m. This is when the boogeyman is most active. Gather 3 candles and carve a letter B into them. This will let the boogeyman know it's him you are calling out to. Put on your sleep attire. Do everything you usually do before bed, but do not go to sleep just yet. Light the candles and turn out all light sources. Open your closet door by a hair, just so you can barely see the darkness within. Go lay face up in your bed with your blanket at your feet, so you can easily and quickly pull it over yourself. Your blanket is your protection. Say the following: Boogeyman, creator of fear, I am not afraid. Boogeyman, king of darkness, bring me the dark. Boogeyman, boogeyman, I invite you in. Quickly pull your blanket over you. It must cover every inch of your body. Do not move. No matter how scared you get, no matter how much noise you might hear, don't move. At this point, the boogeyman is in your closet, peering out at you. He is trying to scare you out of the blankets by making noise. Don't leave the blanket. After 15 to 30 minutes have passed, depending on how still you are, the noises will stop and you will feel a large presence next to your bed. Do not look. Say the following: Boogeyman, boogeyman, welcome to my home. I am not afraid. I welcome you here. Now you have the boogeyman's attention. Tell him your wish kindly. Still under your blankets, it is time to send the boogeyman on his way. Softly say to him, Boogeyman, boogeyman, mother is coming. Stay under your blankets for 30 seconds after that. After 30 seconds, you are safe to emerge. Enjoy your rewards, and good night. Note: if you become overwhelmed with fear and must abort, here is how it is done. Scream, mother, 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 I am afraid. The boogeyman will think someone is coming and leave quickly. Also, if you at any point become uncovered or a foot sticks out, the boogeyman will grab the exposed limb and drag you into the closet, and you will live in agony for the rest of eternity. This is why I stress that you must stay covered. Good luck. There is a legend circulating around the television industry. It is about Channel Infinity. Channel Infinity is hard to get to, and reports vary as to what it actually is. I will tell you how to get there and then what to do. Acquire a television, preferably with analog for the best experience, and the older the better. Acquire a remote control. It does not have to go with the television you're using. Turn on the TV and set it to a channel that is static, or just a plain black screen if you are using a digital television. Basically, any channel you do not receive. Leave the room for about 3 hours. If you have a significant other in the house, have them with you. It is also best to call over a few friends. During those 3 hours, you should acquire a few items. I will list them in order from most important to the least. Note, none of these are mandatory, but they help. You will want an item that you hold dear, 2 handheld mirrors, a firearm or other weapon, a favorite book, a mobile communications device, a key, a sledgehammer or pickaxe. After roughly 3 hours have passed, re-enter the room. Have everyone else wait outside the door. Close the door. Stare at the static or blank screen, or whatever you set the TV to, until you feel disoriented or freaked out. Call the others into the room. Give the item that you hold dear to the person you care the most about in the room, and then send them back out. If you did not grab an item that you hold dear, hug that person and whisper a secret into their ear. Send them back out and command them not to come back in, no matter what, until you open the door again. Note, this will be harder for them if there are more of them, but it will be safer for you if there are more people. Trust me. Hold the mirrors so that one is reflecting the television screen onto the other, and the second is reflecting you, so it looks as if the television is behind you. Stay like this until a question appears on the screen. If you did not grab the mirrors, then sit in a chair facing away from the TV until you hear a noise. Grab the remote. There will be a question on the screen. Press channel up to answer yes, channel down to answer no. There will be anywhere from 3 to 26 questions, if reports are to be trusted. The questions will be anywhere from trivial to deep philosophical personal questions. Answer truthfully, or you will not succeed in reaching channel infinity. After the questions, one of 3 things will happen. Your favorite show of all time will come on, but in the episode, all of the characters will be heart-wrenchingly killed. You will see a picture of your least favorite person or thing ever. This is where you will use the firearm or other weapon. Break the TV with the weapon. It will then fix itself. Note, this is obviously the easiest of the 3 things. Or 3, a strange, shimmery vortex will surround you, and you will be pulled into an alternate dimension. If you should find yourself here, here's what you do. You will find yourself in a twisted replica of your house. You will need to go to your room, where you will find the 4 items listed that you will need for this part. Take them, exit your house. Outside will be a more evil-looking version of our world, with a red sky, a gray sun, dark orange plants, and an ever-present thin vermilion mist. You must go to the nearest public building, i.e., a school, mall, gas station, etc. Use the key on the door and enter. The key will fit the lock. If you did not get a key, climb in through a window. Upon entering, Find a room with only one entrance. Sit down and begin reading the book. If you did not get a book, just sit down and be bored or scared. You will hear footsteps outside of the door sometime within the next hour. Do not look up from the book. After you can no longer hear the footsteps, count to 250 out loud. Every 10 numbers, you will hear another footstep closer and closer to the door. Upon reaching 250, you will hear a knock at the door. If there are 3 knocks, open the door. If there are 4, say, "I forbid you," twice, and then open the door. You will see a stone statue of someone you love deeply outside the door. It could be a family member, best friend, romantic partner, or even a fictional character. Smash its head to bits with the sledgehammer or pickaxe. If it is a female, also destroy the left hand. If you did not get the hammer or pick, push the statue over. Exit the building from the entrance you came in through. It will be night. Look at the moon. It will either be green or pink, and either full or half. If it is pink and half, pull out the phone and call your third most recent contact. Pink and full, pull out the phone and dial a random number. Before they pick up, bite through your tongue. If you did not get the device, pretend to do the things above. Green and half, strip off all of your clothing and sprint back to your house. Don't look behind you, no matter what. Green and full, to put it bluntly, you're screwed. You'll be dead within half an hour. If it is one of the first 3, you will wake up in front of the television and you can continue the ritual. After this, you will have reached Channel Infinity. What you do now is up to you. If you go to the guide function, you will see shows listed such as The Meaning of Life or How to Acquire True Love. Choose one. Note, the more people you have outside your door will determine the revelations that are of the shows. The more people, the better chance you have of seeing shows with more life-changing results. Or, if you keep watching the static, without going to the guide or breaking eye contact with the television, you will see a series of images that will, if deciphered, reveal the answer of your greatest question. There are, at this point, many options, too many to write here. Just do what you feel you must, and something will happen. The overwhelming majority of things will be good, but some will be bad. You may leave the room at any point. However, there are 2 catches. You may never speak of what you learned after accessing Channel Infinity, and you may only reach Channel Infinity 4 times in your life. I hope you find the experience enlightening. The one-man hide-and-seek, aka the one-man tag, is a ritual for contacting the dead. The spirits, which are wandering restless on the earth, are always looking for bodies to possess. In this ritual, you will summon such a spirit by offering it a doll instead of a human body. Warning: if you have psychic abilities, you may feel unwell or be prone to accidents during the ritual. Things you'll need: 1 stuffed doll. It must have limbs. Rice, enough to stuff the doll full. 1 needle and 1 crimson thread. 1 pair of nail clippers. 1 sharp-edged tool, such as a knife, glass shard, or scissors. 1 cup of salt water. Natural salt would be best. A bathroom, with a bathtub and some form of counter. A hiding place, preferably a room purified by incense and alfuda. There must be a TV in there. Preparation. Take out whatever the doll is stuffed with. Once all of its stuffing is removed, re-stuff it with rice. Clip off a few pieces of your nails and put them inside the doll. Sew up the opening with the crimson thread. When you finish sewing, tie up the doll with the rest of the thread. Go to the bathroom and fill your bathtub with water. Return to your hiding place and put the cup of salt water on the ground. How to do the ritual. Give a name to your doll. The name can be any but your own. When the time is 3 a.m., say, "Your name is the first it" to the doll 3 times. Go to the bathroom and put the doll into the water-filled bathtub. Turn off all of the lights in your house. Go back to the hiding place and switch on the TV. After counting the 10 with your eyes closed, return to the bathroom with the edge tool in your hand. Go to the bathtub and say to the doll, "I have found you," the doll's name. Stab the doll with the edged tool. Say, "You are the next it," the doll's name, as you take the doll out of the bathtub and leave it on the counter in the bathroom. As soon as you have put the doll down, run back to the hiding place and hide. How to finish. Pour half of the cup of salt water into your mouth. Do not drink it. Just keep it there. Get out of your hiding place and start looking for the doll. The doll is not necessarily in the bathroom. Whatever happens, do not spit out the salt water. When you find the doll, pour the rest of the salt water in the cup over it. Then, spit out the salt water in your mouth onto it as well. Say, "I win" 3 times. This is supposed to end the ritual. After this, make sure you dry the doll, burn, and discard it later. Most important, please do not stop this ritual halfway. You must do it through to the end. This is a dangerous ritual, and I will not be held responsible for what happens to you if you try it. Other things to keep in mind. Do not leave your house until you have done the finishing ritual. You must turn off every single light in your house when told to do so. You must keep quiet while hiding. You do not need to put the salt water in your mouth during the beginning. You only need to do it during the finishing ritual. Remember, if you are living with someone, you may put them in danger too. Keep the ritual/game under 2 hours, or else the spirit will be too strong to remove. For safety reasons, it might be best to keep all of the doors in the house unlocked, including your front door. As well, have friends close by, so that they can come and help you at a moment's notice, if you ever need them. Keep a mobile close at hand. It might be a good idea too. Notes. The rice represents innards, and also has the role of attracting spirits. The crimson thread represents a blood vessel. It seals the spirits up inside the doll. By cutting the thread off, you break the seal and release the spirit, or spirits, you have trapped. If you go out of the hiding place without salt water, you may encounter something wandering around in your house, which may harm you in some way. The way to feel the presence of something wandering around is to watch what happens on the TV.